The procrastination plague. We've all been there. That looming deadline, the blinking cursor on a blank page taunting you, a mountain of laundry judging you from the corner, silently demanding attention. We know we should tackle these tasks, but our brains scream, Netflix and chill. Sound familiar? You've been hit by the procrastination plague. We've all been there, my friends. It's a universal struggle that affects us all. That moment when you swear you'll start that important task tomorrow. But let's be honest, tomorrow often turns into next week, then someday, and eventually, oh crap, it's too late. Procrastination isn't just about laziness, it's way more complicated than that. It's a complex web of emotions, fear, and good old-fashioned self-sabotage. We avoid tasks that make us anxious, overwhelmed, or simply bored. But fear not, fellow procrastinators, there's hope for us yet. By understanding why we procrastinate and learning some ninja-like techniques, we can break free from this vicious cycle. It's time to take control and conquer procrastination once and for all. Why we hit snooze on life. Our brains are wired for it. Our brains are hardwired to seek instant gratification. It's a survival instinct from our caveman days when immediate rewards like food and shelter were crucial. Fast forward to today, and our brains still crave that dopamine rush. That's why we'd rather scroll through social media or binge watch a series than tackle that daunting work project. Fear is another major culprit. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, they all contribute to our procrastination. We put things off to avoid potential negative emotions. Then there's perfectionism, the evil twin of procrastination. Perfectionists often delay tasks because they fear they won't meet their impossibly high standards, so they end up doing nothing instead. Procrastination's toll. Productivity nosedives and brains get foggy. Procrastination isn't just a harmless quirk, it has real consequences. It's a productivity killer, leaving us scrambling to meet deadlines and feeling constantly overwhelmed. Remember those all-nighters fueled by caffeine and panic? Yeah, not exactly a recipe for success. Procrastination leads to rushed, lower-quality work, and let's not forget the toll it takes on our mental health. Chronic procrastination is linked to higher levels of stress, anxiety, and even depression. It creates a vicious cycle of guilt, shame, and further procrastination. But it's not just our mental well-being that suffers. Procrastination can also impact our physical health, leading to sleep deprivation, poor eating habits, and a weakened immune system. It's like a slow-burning fire that gradually consumes our energy and motivation. Your brain is a master of excuses. Our brains are crafty little devils, especially when it comes to procrastination. They have an uncanny ability to come up with the most convincing reasons to delay tasks. They're masters of deception, conjuring up a whole arsenal of delay tactics to keep us from doing what we need to do. It's almost like having a personal magician in your head, pulling excuses out of a hat. One of their favorite tricks is the "I work better under pressure" delusion. We convince ourselves that the stress of a looming deadline will somehow enhance our performance. We tell ourselves that the adrenaline rush of a looming deadline will magically boost our productivity. But in reality, it often leads to rushed, subpar work. Another classic is the "I don't have enough time" excuse. This one is particularly sneaky because it feels so true. We overestimate the time required for tasks while simultaneously underestimating our own abilities. This combination creates a perfect storm of inaction. This creates a mental roadblock that prevents us from even starting. It's like hitting an invisible wall before we even take the first step. And let's not forget the ever-popular "I'll just do it later" trap. This one is a classic procrastination tactic. We convince ourselves that we'll have more time, energy, or motivation later. But the truth is, that perfect moment rarely arrives. Spoiler alert, we usually don't. The tasks remain undone and the cycle of excuses continues. Outsmart the procrastination monster and take action. Don't worry, we're not doomed to a life of procrastination. It's a common struggle, but with the right strategies we can overcome it. There are proven techniques to combat this productivity killer. These methods have been tested and shown to be effective. The first step is to break down large, overwhelming tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. This makes them less intimidating and easier to tackle. Set realistic goals and deadlines for each mini-task. This helps to keep you on track and ensures steady progress. This makes the overall project less daunting and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you check items off your list. Next, eliminate distractions. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and find a quiet workspace. A focused environment is key to productivity. If you're easily tempted by social media, consider using website blockers or apps that limit your access during work hours. These tools can be very helpful. Another powerful technique is the Pomodoro technique. It's a time management method that can boost your productivity. Set a timer for 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. This helps maintain high levels of concentration. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. This method helps to prevent burnout and keeps you refreshed. This method helps to improve focus and combat procrastination. By implementing these strategies, you can take control of your time and boost your productivity. Time to stop stalling. Embrace the power of now. Procrastination isn't a life sentence, it's a habit. And like any habit, it can be broken with awareness, effort, and a healthy dose of self-compassion. Start by identifying your procrastination triggers. What are the tasks or situations that send you running for the hills or the fridge? Once you know your triggers, you can develop strategies to combat them. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your procrastination-busting skills. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and don't beat yourself up over setbacks. So, the next time you feel the urge to procrastinate, take a deep breath, remind yourself of your goals, and take that first step. You've got this.